What's up, guys? Dave here, and gonna do a walk around on this 2016 Ford Mustang. This is a V6 base model. I have completely gone through this car. Everything is serviced on it, and I mean everything. Tune-up, oil change, transmission fluid flush, rear differential flush, even new windshield wipers, almost new Mustang GT wheels and tires on it. It's got the Pirelli P0s on it. New brakes, including rotors and pads, front and rear. Looks pretty slick. It's been checked out, thoroughly. Everything works great on it. Air conditioning, heat, stereo, windows, all controls inside work really well. Really fun car, actually. It's the first V6 Mustang I've driven, and it's quite fun. It's got automatic transmission with paddle shifters, so you can have both manual shift and automatic with it. Pretty slick, I like that. It was painted by the previous owner, and it is a pretty impressive pearl paint job that has kind of blue flake as well as gold flake in it. I mean, it's hard to see unless you've got sunshine showing on it, but man, and I just got it professionally buffed and polished. Looks really nice. I also did a new Beluga axle-back exhaust system that sounds really great. I'll let you hear that in a minute. And I have another video on this car driving down the road, what it sounds like. It's not obnoxious at all. It just has a good rumbly sound. It almost sounds like a V8. It's about the closest you can get to a V8, without it being a V8. Really good sounding car. It comes with a remote key fob, which also has remote start, as well as trunk unlock. So you can unlock it and bump the button twice. Trunk will unlock for you. Looks good inside. The back seats do fold down, so you can have some additional storage space. I also did these little speaker baffles, so it gives a little bit of bass sound. Speakers sound, they sound good for a stock radio. So not bad at all. Looking in the interior, it's in really good shape. Yeah, it has about 85,000 miles on it, but everything looks good on the interior. No holes or tears on the seats. All radio controls look good. Steering wheel controls look really good. Dash is good. Carpeting and floor mats look good. For this age of car, it looks really good in my opinion. Headliner looks good. All of your interior lights work fine. It's got CD player. CD player and stereo works fine. It has Bluetooth connectivity as well, so you can run your phone through it to talk on the phone. Everything just looks good. Air conditioning works really well. Same as the heat, defrost. It's got tinted sunscreen up here, so it helps keep the sun down. The windows are tinted as well. It look really good. All the speakers work and the stereo here and here. It's got decent gauges on it. You can customize the gauge cluster with a few different things. Also, on the sun visor, you got lit mirrors that work really well too. Back seats are in good shape. Everything's just in good, solid shape for a 6-year-old car with 85,000 miles. Everything is just, it's in very good shape in my opinion. I've seen worse, if you know what I'm saying. On the driver's side, everything looks good as well. Center console's in great shape. You can flip this up and have a little bit of storage space. Power outlet. Also a power outlet and USB down below. And looking under the hood, a couple things I did, little personalizations. I put the Ford Performance hood struts on it instead of that stupid prop rod that you usually have to stand up to hold the hood up. It holds itself up with these little struts, so that's real handy. Battery is recent and been fully charged, works great. Throttle body and intake system has been cleaned, recent tune-up, spark plugs. Radiator fluid is all recent, transmission fluid's recent, oil change recent, spark plug coils recent as well, oil change of course with synthetic fluid, air filter as well as cabin filter inside the car is recent. It's got the Mustang GT little strut brace right there, which gives it even more strength and stability. Is very clean, as you can see. Really good car. If you've never had one, you know, this thing is quite fun to drive. Gets good gas mileage too. You know, it gets about 20 miles per gallon with the V6, but it's quite peppy. You know, over 300 horsepower. So it's definitely not slow, and looks really good. You know, it's got the GT wheels and tires that are almost new. Notice the paint in really good shape. You know, it has I see one little damage here on the front bumper. That's about all I see, but you know, it's hardly noticeable. Brake fluid is recent as well, you know, with the brake bleed, so it's basically been fully serviced. Rear differential as well, you know, everything fully serviced on it, so it's ready to rock and roll. And let's crank it up and see how she sounds. And with the remote, you can just hit the lock button. Sounds really good, you know, a nice rumble. Even for a V6, I think it sounds great. And like I said, see a previous video where I show some drive-bys so you can see what it sounds like driving down the road. Just a good, solid running car. Very reliable. Like I said, the radio sounds good, you know, you can program stations on it. Sounds good. You know, it's no competition system, but it sounds good. No problems with it. And if you're good sounding rumble. I'm really pleased with it. Engine very smooth, as you can hear. No problems with it. She is ready to rock and roll. So see you'll see a link at the end of this video, as well as in the description section of it. That'll send you to the for sale link for the car. And we're in Atlanta, Georgia, on the north side in Marietta. This car can be shipped as well for extra fee. So just send us your information and we can give you a quote on shipping. 2016 Ford Mustang V6 base model, but it has had quite a few nice little updates and all kinds of good services done to it recently. So it's ready to go. And that's it. So y'all have a great day, and you can shut her down as well. So y'all have a great afternoon.